So all the time we see new things get added to the coding of the game. Now this is not exactly things that are being added to the game, it's just being added to the test, and then the devs, I guess, test it, off by themselves, and it never actually gets put onto the live server. Now we've seen a lot of different things be added to this, but the main thing I want to talk about today is there was a 3.7 gigabyte update to the test last night, and it added all these things that they found in the coding. Now, the main thing I want to talk about is the Z1 combat zone. Now, it does say that they added a combat zone Z1 and a Dartmouth Way, and that's a part of Z1, obviously. That's basically the only thing we know so far. It's just in the coding of the game, so hopefully here soon we're going to get to test Z1 on the test server. They did say they would be adding Z1 to the test server when it did become playable, and we would get to test it before they actually, brought it out and everything. But I also kind of want to talk about the other things that they added. They added a ton of different guns. They've talked on and off about adding new guns, and not actually, they've never actually brought a new gun into the game, but they did actually release pictures of it too, or people did find pictures of it, I should say. On a site called Skin Tracker, they found a ton of different new skins, which they found a lot of skins over the course of the game, and some of them have been added, some of them have not been added. Now, a lot of these are actually pictures from the open and loading screens of the game, so I could definitely see them coming in, like the purple crossbow that they show in game, the wasteland skull with the red slashes through it. There's a lot of these that actually look are actually already in the game, but some of these are actually really nice. There's a untitled hoodie here that's like green and black that they found in the coding. They found a Panda TV military backpack. They found a toxic military backpack, which this is an absolutely insane backpack. If they added this in, it would be that would be my go-to. That thing would be expensive as shit. But they found a bunch of different stuff. I'm not going to get too deep into the skins because there's all different kinds of them. I'll link it down in the description if you want to go look at all of them. But they have found other skins in the past, and they have been added to the game, so it is something that, is definitely possible for some of it to come in. Now, they did add in a new med kit. People have talked about med kits that can heal you up completely really fast, and this is actually called a EMT med kit, and it will help you regain a large amount of health over time, and you can only apply one at a time, and they're found only in supply drops. That would be, not very OP at all, because you actually have to go to an airdrop, and I think it would work well in the game. And there's a new event also in here. It's called a God Beam event. Upon getting a kill, a beam of light reveals the killing player's location for the rest of the game. How will your tactics change when your position is being constantly revealed? This is a solo event, no teaming, and a beam of light reveals your position, and it'll be on you for the rest of the map. So that doesn't sound that interesting, but it could be cool. And they did actually add in a reviving system. This actually gets a lot of people, worried that they'll actually bring that to the game. But, like I said, this is just devs playing around with shit. So, most of the stuff that's obviously pretty stupid to bring to the game, it's probably not going to come to the game. It's just, stuff they're playing around with. And they have talked a lot about on Twitter this week about selecting your spawn location. So they did actually add in a select spawn location and a click to grid on the map to change the spawn location. So you click one of the squares and it spawns you wherever you want to be. But yeah, the Z1 thing is the thing I'm most excited about. They did add in a Z1 combat zone and Dartmouth Way, and that's actually really, exciting to see that we could be close to getting to test Z1 again. I don't know what the Z1 combat zone would be. It might be just in PV. It might be just in a certain area of the actual map, but like the combat zone we have now is not an actual part of Z2. It's just its own little thing, and I would actually assume that if they did it with Z1, it would actually be a part of Z1 and not just a a random area that's based off of Z1. But that's basically it for this. They did add in a new vehicle. I wasn't really going to talk about, but if you want to know, it's called an ARV. It says there's no pictures of it or anything, so I don't know what it'll look like. But that's basically it. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.